Hi everyone. Hope you all are good. We are here for grade 10 math. You can find all the lessons on ablestudents.com. You have to log in there using your email address and password as provided by the administrator. Then you have to select math from the subject tab. Scroll down to grade 10 math and then click on view all lessons. There you can find the list of the chapters. We're going to start with the chapter trigonometry. So please make sure you have your notebook and pencil so that you can note down the important examples and definitions as well. Here I am on grade 10 math chapter we're on right now is trigonometry. Let's just start metric functions. So today we are going to learn how do we calculate the inverse of trigonometric functions. Let's just start with an example. X is an acute. Find the value of x in degrees. We are given tangent of x equals square root 3 by x. So if square root 3 by 3 is the tangent of an angle from a 30, 60, 90 special triangle or a 45, 45, 90 special triangle, right? So you can use the definition of tangent and the following reference triangles to calculate the tangent of 30, 45 and 60. Find tangent of 30. The triangle has the measurement 30, 60 and 90 angles and the sides are 1, 1 and square root 3. We need to calculate tangent of 30, right? So that tangent of 30 is opposite divided by adjacent, so that is 1 over square root 3, or either you can write it as square root 3 by 3. So then we need to find the tangent of 45. So tangent of 45 is opposite divided by adjacent. So from 45 the opposite is 1 and adjacent is also 1, so that is 1 by 1. Then we need to calculate tangent of 60, so that is square root 3 by 1. So square root 3 it is. So the answer is 30 degrees. You can see the tangent of 30 degree has the measurement square root 3 by 3, so that is 30 degrees. Okay, let's just start with the test questions, right? Okay, so let's just start with the test questions. X is an acute angle. Find the value of x in degrees. So we are going to use the special triangle that has the angles 30, 60 and 90. Right? So we need to calculate the tangent of 60. Let's see what is tangent of 60. Tangent of 60 is opposite divided by adjoint. So opposite is square root 3 and adjoint is 1. So that equals square root 3. So that means tan x equals square root 3 is 60 degrees. The correct option is option number 1. That is. So the correct option is 60. That means tangent of 60 is equal to square root 3. Option number 1 is the correct option. X is an acute angle. Cos x is equal to square root 2 by 2. Find the angle, find the value of x in degrees. So we need to make a special triangle. We are going to make the special triangle 45, 45 and 60. See here 45, 45 and 60. So the cos of 45 is 1 over square root 2. So we need to form the triangle that is 45, 45 and 90 degrees, right? So you can see cos of 45 is equal to square root 2 over 2. So the correct option is cos 45 degrees. The correct option is cos of 45 degrees. Sin x is equal to square root 3 by 2. So let's just make a triangle that is 30, 60 and 90 and let's see. That is 30, 60 and 90. 2 square root 3 and 1. Let's just evaluate sin 60 first. Sin 60 is equal to opposite divided by hypotenuse. So opposite is square root 3. So that is square root 3 by 2. Option number 1 is the correct option. It would be sin 60. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. The next lesson is trigonometric length of a side. Okay, so let's just find the side length of HI, right? We are given two of the angles, so we need to calculate the side length of HI. So we're going to use cos 45. So cos 40 adjacent divided by hypotenuse. So adjacent is 1, 1 divided by 2 it is, or either you can write square root 2 over 2, right? So cos of hi equals cos 45 equals hi, because you're not given with the other side also, right? You need to calculate this side. Let me just tell you the simpler way. We need to calculate hi, right? Use this triangle. It is not necessary to use the special triangles. Let's just use, here is the like 45, 45 and 90. This is the triangle. We need to find this hi. So cos 45 is equal to adjacent divided by hypotenuse, that is 2 square root 2. So hi is equal to 5 multiply by 2 square root 2. Just use the calculator. Calculate the cos 45 from the calculator. Cos 45 is 0.707 times 2 square root 2. Cos 45 is 0.707. That is 1 over square root 2 times 2 square root 2. Square root 2 square root 2 cancel out. So the length of the hi is equal to 2. The correct option is 2. Got it? Let's just see. Yes, the correct option is 2. So hi is equal to 2. So it is not necessary to use the special triangles every time. You just use the measurements given and calculate the missing size. The correct option is 2. Let's just start with the test questions. Find FG. So we need to find the length of the FG. So let's just use sine 60. That is opposite divided by hypotenuse, right? So opposite is FG, you need to calculate. Hypotenuse is 4 and we have to calculate sine 60. So FG is equal to 4 times sine 60. Let me just use the calculator, right? Sine 60 is equal to, that is square root 3 over 2 and times 4. So 2 times 1 is 2, 2 times 2 is 4. So FG is equal to 2 square root 3. The correct option is FG is equal to 2 square root 3. So the correct option is option number 2. That is 2 square root 3 is the correct option. Okay, the next one is find BD. You need to find the length of the BD. So let's just use sine 60. Sine 60, that would be BD divided by 6 square root 30, right? So sine 60 is square root 3 by 2. So square root 3 by 2 times 6 square root 30. 2 times 1 is 2, 2 times 3 is 6. 3 times 3 square root 30, right? Let's just evaluate 3 times 30. 3 times 3 times 3 times 10. So we can write it as 3 square times square root 10 equals BD. So 2 and square root cancel out, that is 9 square root 10 equals BD. The correct option is 9 square root 10. Basically, we're going to calculate the value of BT, right? So BT is the missing side length. We can use the sine 60. Sine 60 is equal to BT divided by 6 square root 3. So sine 60 is equal to square root 3 by 2 times 6 square root 30. So BD is equal to 9 square root 10. Option number 2 is the correct option. That is 9 square root 10. Okay, the next one is find the length of JK, right? So we are going to use cos 60. Cos 60 is equal to adjacent divided by hypotenuse, right? So adjacent we need to find, that is kj, and 2 square root 15. So cos 60 equals 1 by 2. So 1 by 2 times 2 square root 15 equals kj. So 2 and 2 cancel out, so we are left with square root 15. The correct option is, so kj is equal to square root 15. That is square root 15. Option number 2 is the correct option. Got it? It is square root 15. Option number 2 is the correct option. Okay, let's just do the next one. What is UW? So I'm going to use sine 30, that equals UW divided by 2 square root 39. So sine 30 is 1 by 2. 1 by 2 times 2 square root 39 is equal to UW. 2 and 2 cancel out, so UW equals square root 39. The correct option is square root 39. Option number 1 is the correct option. It is square root 39, right? Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. The next lesson is using a calculator. Evaluate, write your answer as an integer or as a decimal rounded to the nearest hundredth. So cos 60. So you simply have to use the calculator. You have a cos button on the calculator and the numbers also. First you have to type the cos button, then you have to type the numbers. So just use the calculator and type the number and you can have your answer. Let's just start with the test questions. Cos 44. So just go to the use the calculator. You have a cos button there. Type the cos and the number is 44. So the correct option is 0.69. Option number 2 is the correct option, that is 0.69. Evaluate, right? Your answer is decimal rounded to the nearest hundred. So cos 24. that is 0.91. Option number 2 is the correct option. Cos 24 is equal to 0.91. Okay, the next one is cos 88. Cos 88 is equal to 0.033. Option number 1 is the correct option, that is 0.33. So let's just calculate sine 29. So sine 29 is 0.47. Option number 2 is the correct option, that is 0.47. Okay, the next one is cos 31. So which is the correct option? So let's just evaluate cos 31. We have the cos button on calculator, that is cos 31, that is 0.86. Option number 1 is the correct option. So we need to evaluate cos 31, that is 0.86. Option number 1 is the correct option. The next one is we need to evaluate cos 75. So which is the correct option? So let me just use the calculator. That is 0.26. Option number 1 is the correct option. Very good. Okay, cos 60. So which is the correct option? So cos 60 equals, that is 0.5. But we are not given with the correct option. Let me just see. 0.36. Oh, that is cos 69. But here you are given 60. What's wrong with the questions? That is cos 69. So cos 69 is, yes, 0.36. The correct option is 0.36. Evaluate cos 38 degrees. That is 0.79. Option number 1 is the correct option. Okay, the next one is cos 89 degrees. So cos 89 is 0.02. Option number 1 is the correct option. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. So we were working on grade 10 math. Chapter we were working on is trigonometry. The lessons we have covered today are inverse of trigonometric functions, trigonometric ratios, find the length of a side, and find trigonometric functions using a calculator. So please make sure before the next session you can complete all the practice questions for the lessons we just did. That is your homework until next session. So if you need more help with any of the lessons, you can simply click on the live chat button. Tutors are available there to help you, or either you can write them down in the chat box. I'm here to answer all your questions and confusions if you have any. Any questions you can please ask if you have any. No questions? Okay, then that's all for today. See you in the next session. Bye, everyone.